Hi guys, welcome back to more Stokelona on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Stoke City save on FM 2016. Still in the beta, and a week yesterday rather, recording this on the Saturday, the 4 game coming out, so that'll be fun. And hopefully, some of these bugs will be fixed, and there's been updates, because processing time's been slow for some people and stuff. But the full version comes out in less than a week, so looking forward to that. Stoke's form at the moment is... well, not great. We need to pick up some points on the road. Hopefully that'll happen today. We're facing West Brom away from home, so it's a winnable game, definitely. We're doing a bit better than we were before. We're up in 12th. We've yet to draw a game, actually. We've won 4, we've lost 5, and our goal difference stands at -8. West Brom are down in 16th on 8 points. So hopefully... we'll get a result on the road here. We've lost all 4 of our away games, so I'm hoping that we get a better result here. Let's go through the games we played off screen. I played 4. The last game, of course, we lost 4-1 to Man United. We went 2-0 down fairly early. Crouch got a goal back, and then Depay and Memphis and Young scored in the second half. We actually won 3 out of 4 off screen. We faced Newcastle twice and beaten both 2-1 both times. One of them was in the Capital One Cup. So let's go for that first. So a 2-1 win. This was actually an away win. I'm sorry. We have one on the road, just not in the league. Peter Crouch put us 2-0 up with a goal just before half-time, and he added a second on the hour. 69th minute, Newcastle pulled one back through Mitrovic. Didn't defend well in this game, really, but Vosgaard had a very good game, and we had some good performances in midfield. John Walters, the defensive winger, Van Hinkel and Adam all did well. Crouch got 2 goals. I started Michu in this game as well, but he didn't do fantastically. But yeah, a 2-1 winner away from home, and that puts us into the next round, which is the next game after today's, where we're facing Crystal Palace away. They beat us 3-0 at home on the first day of the season. We're facing them at Selhurst Park, so that should be difficult, but let's see if we can progress in the cup. I'd like a decent cup run. That wouldn't be too bad. Next game, it was a good win here against Spurs. Best performance of the save so far. Best performance of the season. Defended great in this game. Spurs had a lot of shots, but they just couldn't take them. They did go ahead though. Harry Kane put them up in the 33rd minute, but he struggled at the end of the game, really struggling for fitness. And yeah, he gave them the lead. So it started off pretty badly. We took Michu off on the half-hour mark because he took a knock. And we brought on Mame Diouf. We've got a goal off the bench, which is good. Gutierrez scored our 3rd goal as well. He hasn't really been great as of late, but he scored in this game. And yeah, that's good to see. But he's unhappy, as is Joselu, because I haven't been giving them a lot of game time. Joselu hasn't deserved it, because he's been a shocking player. Gutierrez, I guess, hasn't done a lot wrong, but Van Hinkel and Adam in the central midfield have done pretty well, so I don't really want to upset that apple cart. So yeah, Kane put Spurs ahead. Second half, we got 3 goals. Mame Diouf scored 3 minutes after the restart. Jonathan Walters in the 57th minute. And Gutierrez scored 6 minutes from time to make it 3-1. And a very good performance. I was very happy with it. Butland did well in goal and kept Spurs out for a lot of the game. Bardsley had a good game at right back. Vosgaard and Oviedo did well. Walters as well got a goal. An assist for Adam. An assist for Crouch. Very good overall performance. I'm very happy with it. The next game, we went to Anfield and lost 4-1. Danny Ings scored a hat-trick in this game. And then we were actually 4-0 down. And it didn't take long for us to get a goal back after the 4th goal. So Danny Ings scoring in the 13th and the 37th minute. That says leaked. To make it 2-0. And then he's added his 3rd 5 minutes after the restart in the 50th minute. Emre Can scored about halfway through the second half. And then less than a minute later, Mame Diouf put a goal back for Stoke. But that was all we could manage. Only 4 shots, and that was our only shot on target. Terrible performance. Oviedo had a bad game. Walters had a bad game. Arnautovic did. It was just pretty poor all round, really. And again, the bench weren't much better. Gutierrez came on. I will on Julian Ngoy just because we were running out of players. Because injuries are still a problem. Not as bad as they were before, but injuries are still an issue. And then we faced Newcastle for the 2nd time off screen. This was in the Premier League. We won 2-1. Jeff Cameron was taking penalties. He's not a bad penalty taker, but I would have liked someone else to have taken it. It was his first game back from his hernia injury, which he put him out for a lot of last season as well. And he scored in the 13th minute. The penalty conceded by Williamson to make it 1-0. And Crouch added a goal to make it 2 on the 36th minute. Very good. And then, held them back for most of the match. Newcastle did have some chances, but didn't take them. Siem de Jong was not very good in front of goal and only managed a 6.0. Guys like Anita and Gouffran did well. Gouffran got a late goal for Newcastle. Did worry me a bit. First minute of injury time. Set up by Anita. Good finish as well. But that's all they could muster. And then their bench weren't great either. Mitrovic and Taylor and Colback didn't really put on a great show. But yeah, a good win. And that's put us up the table a bit more. As I said, we're in 12th place. And we're facing West Brom today. So hopefully we can get a good result today. I've gone ahead and picked a team off screen. I think I did. I can't remember. If not, then I will cut to when I've picked it. So 3 o'clock games, they're all there. So let's go to the match preview. And it looks like they're going to play a straight 4-4-2. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to match their formation. I do need to change it around a bit. So I'll do that off screen and I'll join you very shortly. So we still have a lot of injuries in the squad, as you can see. We've had some more added. So Mark Muniesa has already had two injuries. Pretty lengthy injuries as well. He got a knee injury, which kept him out for 6 weeks. And now he has a twisted knee, which is going to keep him out for about another 2. And that was almost immediately after he came back, so he's missing. Teixeira, I need to put him back in the under-21s because he's no good. I was going to try and pick him because he was just to get a defender because we didn't have one for one game. We literally had no defenders on the bench. But he was ineligible. I didn't register him, so we couldn't do that. Richard Dunn is injured, but he's been playing really... He's been a poor player and fans have really slagged him off for it. Rightly so, I think. He's been terrible. He's out for 2 weeks with a stomach injury. Shawcross is still out. He's going to be back in... Well, it says 3 to 7 weeks. So hopefully he'll be back by Christmas, but we'll see. Brian Oviedo is injured, but he's almost back to full fitness. And Van Hinkel is also injured. Again, stomach muscles. Between 10 days and 2 weeks. Hopefully when the full game comes out, these injuries will be a bit less. But the starting 11 for this game, so Butland in goal. I've had to switch it around a bit in defence. I've had to move Johnson to left back and bring Bardsley on at right back. Glenn Johnson back from injury, which is good to see. Volksguide and Wilson are the centre backs. We've got Jeff Cameron on the bench as our only defensive option, really. Midfield, I've got Shaqiri on left midfield and then Waters on the right as a defensive winger. I've got Whelan as a ball-in midfielder. Giving Gutierrez a start. Only his, I don't know how many starts he's had, it doesn't say. I can see if I want to, though, later. Playing him as an advanced playmaker. And then up front, we've got Mohamed Diouf as an advanced forward and Peter Crouch as a trequartista. Hopefully I get a good game out of Wilson and Glenn Johnson this game because they haven't done very well. The bench is Cameron, Adam, Arnautovic, Michi, Bojan, Joselu and Affley. So apart from Cameron and Adam, everyone else is pretty much an attacking player. But yeah, not a lot else we can do really. So this game, we're going to look to control the game, got a structured shape. Only 5 instructions at the moment, but I will be adding more as the game progresses. So that's the team for today. So let's submit it and see what West Brom are playing. So here we go. Stoke are one of the worst defensive records we have. We conceded the joint most goals. So, yeah. But, you know, a win here. We could go up to 8th if other results go our way. So, if we can get into the top half this game, that would be fantastic. So, let's try and, you know, yeah, give the fans a good performance. And then we'll have faith in all our players. Get a bit of green in that team talk. It wasn't too bad. I'll take it. So, let's start the game. Let's see how we do. And again, if anything doesn't happen, then I'll cut. And already we won possession, but from the kickoff it looks like it's going to be nothing. But Shaqiri is on the ball here and he's been cut out by Jakob, who passes it to Berahino, and the first highlight amounts to nothing. What a surprise that is. About halfway through the first half, I'm just shifting Shaqiri a bit further up the pitch because there's not a lot of link-up play between our midfield and our attackers, so I'm going to put Shaqiri as more of an advanced winger. But nothing's happened so far really. There's been shots, but not very many. Half an hour played and there's not been a lot. But Brunt's got a corner here. Chester with the header. Glenn Whelan, come on guys. That is a penalty. Right. It looks like, I think it's Ricky Lambert that's taking it. I think he's the number 17. Is it Ricky Lambert? It is Ricky Lambert. Steps up. That's the second penalty Butland saved this season. He saved one at Old Trafford. And now we saved another one. Fantastic job by the young English goalkeeper who I've already said I'm a big fan of. Good start there. Wilson 7.5. Good start by him as well. 36th minute. Pretty even game so far. Got a bit more possession, which is good to see, but we haven't done a lot with it. We're having a couple of shots on target, but nothing of any note really. That was a good first half, though. You know, if we can get a draw at the Hawthorns, that's not a bad result. I'm happy with that. If we can, as long as we avoid defeat, that's good, because I don't want another away loss. If we need to get into that top half of the table, we need to start getting some points on the road, because so far we've lost all 4 away games in the league. Shaqiri's got space here, though. Can he get a ball in? He went for the shot, kind of selfishly, but he got a corner out of it, so not all bad. Whelan will take it. It's been headed just over by Diouf, and we're going to get a replay of that, so let's have a look at, I think this was Shaqiri's effort, Whelan to Shaqiri. And this was kind of a selfish effort, really. He got a corner out of it. You know, he made a good run, but I think Diouf was in the box asking for it. So, yeah, kind of selfish, I think. Brunt with a free kick. It goes back to Jonas Olsen. Jakob to Anichebe now. And Butler makes the save. Going a bit more direct in this game. Crouch to Glenn Whelan. Crouch again. Whelan with the ball again. Gutierrez to Crouch. Diouf. Shot hits the woodwork, and we've got another corner. Having a lot of highlights of our team, which is good to see. Whelan's corner wasn't the best, but it's been cleared up to Berahino. He cuts inside Glenn Johnson, or Bardsley rather. It's Bardsley, not Johnson. Olsen to Jakob. Fletcher. Wilson cuts out the ball to Berahino. Here's Anichebe. Got a lot of attacking players of West Brom. Crouch didn't get on the end of the header. Chester goes for the long ball. Butland chase. Oh, Jack Butland. That was very, very lucky. We're going to see this again. Butland went out for the ball and he cleared it away, and then he had to race back to his box. He got there in time. I mean, he could have picked that up. And, wow, that was a race. Very much. I'm going to leave this as it is because we're playing well. West Brom have had a few more shots than us, but we've had more of the ball. I'm going to take off Shaqiri, though. He hasn't done very well. I'm going to bring on Afellay. I haven't played him very much because he's been injured. But we're going to give Afellay a game. Let's see if we can create something. Crouch passes to Diouf. Here's Glenn Whelan. And that's a pass back to Butland, starting from the back again. I'm going to look at some instructions in a minute, but I'm leaving it on control because I wouldn't say we're controlling the game, but I think we've got a good foothold in it. So don't really want to change anything. Let's just look at our instructions though. We've got 7 set. I'm going to go for more direct passing. And I'm going to... I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Just go a bit more direct. But we've defended very well in this game. Bardsley hasn't done great, but the centre-backs have really done well. And, you know, I think we've got our regular partnership now with Wilson and Volsgaard. Hopefully when Shawcross is back, that will be even better. Affelay's on the ball here, the substitute. But he's been cut out. Anichebe to Morrison, who holds on to the ball. Anichebe. Berahino's in the box. Good defending. Get it away. Get it away. Morrison. Drinkwater. Dawson now. Berahino. It's a goal. Damn it. We were doing well, but again, they've had a lot of shots on target, and I think that might have been coming. That's put us down to 14th. I've gone attacking because I'm going to take off Diouf actually, and we're going to bring on. I'm going to bring on Michu. Let's see if I can get a goal for Michu here. Let's put him as a target man on support. So that's 2 changes in 70th minute. And we're going attacking. We're going to play even wider. And I'm going to clear the ball to the flanks instead of into the box. 75 minutes played. Still just the 1-0. 78th minute. Right, I'm going overloads. Bardsley with a throw in here though. Crouch on it. Dawson clears it away. Not very far though. Johnson tries to get on the end of it. And now Morrison running down the right. He's found Anichebe. Now there's 2 people heading towards the box. Get him up. Oh, the defenders are starting so well. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Okay, we're fine. We're still in this. I've gone to overload. There's less than 10 minutes left of regular time. Oh, come on. Bartland with a goal kick. It's headed on by Fletcher. Here's Berahino. Drinkwater. I'm going to get stuck in. And I'm going to take more risks. I'm going to run at the vents. We're going to go... You know what? We're going route 1. And we're going to shoot on sight. There we go. And Ichibi shoots over. Bad miss. But it gets a replay. Okay. I'm going to make my last change. I'm going to take off. Whelan. He's had a poor game, and for the last few minutes, I'm going to bring on Bojan just to try and get some more attacking players on there. You know, I said I had more attacking players on the bench. It looks like we're going to need them. I was hoping for a result here, but we're still 1-0 down when there's 8 minutes left of regular time. Vosguide to Whelan. That was a terrible ball. McLean. Whelan cuts it out though. What? Okay. Why would you do that? Vosguide, Whelan. There's nobody there. Dawson to Morrison. Afla's not getting into the right positions, and then Ichibi, now they're attacking. And Ichibi, good save, Butland. Johnson clears it. We're running out of time here, guys. The defenders are tired. I think that's part of it. I probably should have changed one of those centre-backs. They've played very, very well, but bless their socks, they're tired. Bless their socks. Did I just say that? Right, we're going to throw in here. Gutierrez to Michu. Crouch. Gutierrez. Go on. Go on. Bojan! Yes! No! He's offside! I thought that was it. Crouch. Gutierrez. Oh. God. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. What am I talking about? I want that. Allow it. Berahino. Oh my God. Fletcher had almost an open goal there and he missed. But we're running out of time. Less than 3 minutes left. Come on, guys. There's still time to get a point out of this. Barsley, header away. Gutierrez. Now attack. Michu. Why are you on the left wing? Michu, you're not a winger. Oh, God. They've had lots of shots they're missing now. The injury time almost. 3 minutes of it. Wilson clears it up. It's Crouch. Michu. Gutierrez. Johnson. Affalay. Johnson. He's lost out. Affalay. Cleared away by Macaulay. Anichibi on it now. Berahino. He's going to score. Of course he's going to score. It's Berahino. Oh, we need some points on the road. We're not getting any. Oh, the goal's no good now. We're 2-0 down. Do you know, we went overload. I think we knew that was a risk, but we had to get a goal. Johnson to Michu. This is the last minute. God. It's the last minute now. I think we played very, very well. I think we are very unlucky here. Now, I think we've been very unlucky. I think we deserved something from this game. This is the best we've played without getting any points. I can't believe we've lost that. I don't think they were... No, they played very well. You were unlucky today. They were. I think we deserved something like that. I thought we played it very, very well that game. But we didn't get anything from it. The centre-backs did fantastically. Their legs gave up on them at the end, I think. Bardsley disappointed again. So I'm going to sell him because he's not done well at all. Affalay just did... Do you know why? I might as well have not brought him on. He didn't do anything. West Brom eased the victory. Yeah, Pulis doesn't like me now. But yeah, he wanted to put us in our place because he had a go at us in another thing because he's the old manager. But we should have got something from that. I can't believe we haven't. I'm pretty disappointed with that. So we've gone down one place, down to 13th. But that's 5 out of 5 defeats away from home. Again, well, it's West Brom, Liverpool, Man U, West Ham, and Leicester. So we need to start performing better on the road. We need to get some points. We need to get some points away from home badly. Otherwise, we're not going to meet our goals, and this save may be over before it's even begun. So we've got Palace away next in the Capital One Cup. If we can do that, that'll be okay. Then we've got Saints and Chelsea at home. They're going to be tough. Watford away. Watford have started well, I think. They might have slipped down a bit, but Watford on the road. Hopefully we'll get some points there. Our next game will be the Bournemouth game because I want to win a live game. I've lost all 3 of my live comps so far. If we can face Bournemouth, who are up in 11th, hopefully I can win it. But face Bournemouth, and I think we could get a win there. It's at home. We need to get some points from her. Oh, I keep saying it, but it's important. We need points away from home, but we're not getting any. We've got 12 points at home from 3 wins, but we still haven't drawn a game. Mind you, neither is Sunderland. And they've got 1 more game to play still. So, yeah, this isn't going well. And we could... Well, if West Ham win their game in hand, we could drop to 14th. But yeah, so next live con, we're going to face Bournemouth at home. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and leave any comments you want to make. And if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Next game, Bournemouth, we're going to win it. I'm saying it now. We'll beat Bournemouth. Palace away and then Watford away. I know Palace is the cup, but I don't know how many times I said it, but away from home, we need to be better. We need to be better. It's no good just losing, getting points at home. We need to do better on the road. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.